What if your child spends 2 years preparing for something only to realize it was never meant for them in the first place? In the race of NEET, lakhs of students get caught in a path that is not theirs. And the real cost, it's not just time, it's confidence, identity, and peace of mind. Let's talk about what happens after plan A fails and how to craft a path that finally fits. When a child sets their heart on something, especially a high-stake exam like NEET, families, friends, and the entire community rally around the dream. But what happens when the dream does not work out? Today's video is not just about backup plans, it's about what truly happens when plan A fails and how families can find clarity instead of chaos in those moments. I'm Indu Eswarappa, Career Clarity Coach and co-founder of NextMovez. And over the years, I have worked with many young adults who felt stuck, not because they lacked talent, but because they did not know how to pivot with a purpose after a setback. And in this episode, I want to take you through one such real story. A student who spent 2 years chasing a dream that was not really hers, and how we helped her reclaim direction, confidence, and peace. Because sometimes it's not about trying harder, it's about stepping back and asking what truly fits me. A few months ago, we got a call from a 20-year-old girl from coastal Karnataka called Ridhima. She had prepared for NEET not once but twice. After her first attempt, her father compelled her to join an alternative medical course, hoping she would stay on the path. The community had already started calling her doctor, and the pressure to live up to that identity was real. But deep down, Ridhima felt a growing disconnection. After her second attempt, the self-doubt became overwhelming. That's when she came across NextMovez, and what stood out to her was not just career guidance, it was the promise of not rushing. A process that took time to understand her, not just her scores. She reached out, nervous, unsure, but hopeful. And what followed was not just a change in her career, it was a shift in how she saw herself. Her story speaks to a far deeper issue that many families are quietly grappling with today. We did not jump in with options. Instead, we started with curiosity. And what came out of the journey, not just for her, but for her entire family, was something none of them expected. Let me walk you through what really happened and why it matters to so many families today. I know this situation might sound familiar. Maybe your child is also preparing for a competitive exam, or maybe they have just dropped out of a course they did not like, and now you are stuck. Do you push them to try again? Or do you ask them to settle for plan B? The truth is, most students who end up in the wrong career path did not make one big mistake. It's usually years of small misalignments, people-pleasing decisions, and panic-filled compromises. And the worst part, once a child starts feeling like a failure, they stop trusting themselves. They second-guess everything. They lose their spark. That's why it's not just about picking the next course, it's about rebuilding clarity, confidence, and self-awareness. And the earlier you do it, the smoother that shift becomes. So let me show you how we helped Ridhima with this turning point, step by step. Instead of rushing to solutions, we paused. We gave space for reflection, for honesty, and for realignment. What unfolded in those sessions was not just about choosing a course, it was about uncovering what had been buried under years of pressure. This journey revealed not only a career fit, but also a sense of calm and confidence for Ridhima and her family. And that's the part I want to take you inside today. If you or someone you know is standing at a crossroad, unsure, anxious, or stuck, stay with me. I'll walk you through how we untangle years of confusion to find clarity that actually lasts. Ridhima Shah was from a small town called Karwar. For 2 full years, she gave everything she had to NEET preparation. The coaching classes, the mock tests, the long hours. But when results came, her rank was over 2.8 lakhs. Not enough to get what she had worked for. Her family, especially her father, did not want to waste more time. They encouraged her to join BMS, that's Ayurveda, as a backup. She gave it a shot, but 6 months in, she dropped out. She could not connect with that course at all. She felt lost and she had no idea what to do next. Until that point, she had never spoken to a career counselor. Like many families, they assumed this was something you figure out on your own. But when she came across NextMovez, she was drawn to the idea of not rushing into another decision, but taking the time to actually understand herself. By then, most college seats for the year were filling up fast. But she didn't want to make yet another misaligned choice just to avoid feeling behind. She and her mother decided to try our Career Success Strategy system program, and what happened next is something I'll never forget. In our first session, I did not ask Ridhima what she wanted to do. Instead, I asked her what she felt about her past 2 years, about the choices she made, and about what truly drained or energized her. And that's when the layers started unfolding. She had been carrying the weight of I failed NEET for 2 years. So we first helped her separate effort from outcome. She had not failed. She had followed a path that was not truly aligned. That's a completely different thing. This reframe was the first big release. We then did a detailed analysis of her strengths, energy zones, career patterns, and value system using our reflection tools. What emerged clearly was that she was deeply empathetic, curious about how people think, and driven by a desire to help others, just not through a clinical lens. This is where most students get stuck. They think their interests only fit into famous fields like medicine or engineering. But we explored newer spaces where her core strengths could shine. Psychology came up. At first, she was unsure. But when we discussed how it could help her grow not just professionally, but also personally, it clicked. We also discussed course options, possible institutions, and realistic next steps. She realized this was not some last-minute plan B. It was a path that actually made sense for who she was. This part was crucial. She had a separate clarity call with her mother so she could understand the reasoning behind the shift. Once she saw the depth of reflection Ridhima had gone through, her support became stronger than ever. That's when we knew this was not just a student transformation, it was a family realignment. Cut to 2025, Ridhima has secured admission into a reputed college in a metro city where she is now pursuing her degree in psychology. Her classes have started. She is moved to a new city, adjusting to a hostel life, exploring subjects that finally feel like her. And for the first time in years, she does not feel like she is falling behind. She is not dragging herself through someone else's dream anymore. She is walking her own path with curiosity, courage, and calm. What changed? Not just her college, not just the course. What changed was her inner story. She is no longer driven by guilt or pressure to prove anything. She is driven by interest and a new understanding of where her natural strengths lie. That's the power of aligned decision making. When clarity replaces confusion, even a late start can feel like a fresh beginning. And Ridhima's journey is a reminder of what becomes possible when we choose fit over force. If Ridhima's story resonated with you, don't wait for things to pile up further. We invite you to join our Career Compass Masterclass, where Preeti Durga, co-founder of NextMoves, guides you through building a clear, customized career roadmap for your child. Check the description below for details. Your child deserves more than guesswork. They deserve clarity. This is your chance to step away from uncertainty and give your child direction that truly fits who they are. I'm Indu Eswarappa, and I believe that career decisions should come from clarity, not confusion. That's exactly what we do here at NextMoves, help families step away from pressure and into purpose. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories and strategies. Let's guide your child not just towards success, but towards alignment. I'll see you in the next video.